We want to welcome everybody to another segment of the National Blitz League's Unfinished Business. And we have two National Masters joining us today to root for their players. This is going to be a very exciting match. Tonight, we have National Master Aakaash from Chicago versus Angel from Brooklyn. And it's going to be a slugfest. If you thought last night's match was great, wait till tonight. So we want to hear from William Aramil, who's going to represent Aakaash, and Coach Shawn Martinez, who was in the match last night. And we thank you a lot. We want to thank you a lot for participating in the event. Man, you put together a very, very epic match. Everybody was excited. It was a slugfest, so we appreciate that. So now you were in the match, so you understand what it takes to be a winner. If you can start us off, Shawn, being in it, being involved, you've won before in a cage match, and you've lost before. What do you think Angel's chances are against Aakaash in a cage match tonight?
I think his chances are great. I believe that one of the most important things to really take into concern during a match is mindset and stamina. I believe is big. Mindset, of course, I was playing last night and I wasn't in the Twitch channel or anything, but you mentally feel it. You feel the audience because
that's right.
You're locked in.
That's right.
And then the whole stamina portion, you got to play 21 games almost straight, get a small break. So I would say the most important thing for Angel is just, I would say, the stamina, just being able to play 21 games straight through. But mindset, I think, is strong on his end, though. He's definitely a tough person mentally.
So now if we go to you, Aramil, now you know Aakaash. In fact, I think you've kind of grown up with Aakaash, similar with Shawn and Angel. Do you think that Aakaash has the mental fortitude to go 21 games battling it out with Angel?
Oh, absolutely. And you know why? Because, well, of course he's a friend, but even when we have our blitz matches and things like that, I will prod, I will pry, I will say things, even to semi-torture a human being while I'm playing blitz with them. And just to kind of test their mentality and that mental fortitude that you speak of. And, he definitely has it. If you can go through the Aramil school of training and trash talk, then I think you're well equipped to handle these types of battles.
Now, we have two different styles because Aakaash likes to get creative and he likes to mix it up. He likes to throw a lot of things in there. He kind of plays like a little bit of a strange angle to his chess game, whereas Angel likes to keep things nice and solid, and he likes to play a little bit of a positional game. Do you think, let's go to you, Shawn, that kind of approach will be good for a 21-game match?
I mean, you know how they say styles make fights. So sometimes if you throw a hard enough punch, I don't think that creativity is gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? And Angel, on lead chess, they're about evenly rated, give or take. Yeah. On their match is pretty evenly, as far as their record is pretty even. But I know Angel from the ICC days, and this man was a titan. You're talking about 2400 1 minute, 2400 5 minute. He rumbled with some of the best. So I just need him to bring that tiger out tonight, man. It's gonna be interesting. I like Aakash's game too. Aakaash, I watch him scream a lot. And I know from the years of knowing him, he's definitely elevated his game. But it's gonna be a slug match. It's gonna be pretty much a part two of last night. And he's seen his man's fall yesterday. And you know how we are here in New York. If you get my man's, I'm coming after you twice as hard. So he's gonna have a problem, I think, Aakaash on his hands. He's gonna be a good fight, but Aakaash gonna have to really take the weight.
What about you, Aramil? Whose style do you think is better suited to this type of event? If you remember, we had two IMs with totally different styles, kind of slugging it out a little while ago, and it kind of went landslide-ish almost for a little while. So what do you think about the two styles?
Well, here's the thing that I do know. I mean, Aakaash is very creative, very tactical player, but he also understands the game as well. So I think he's a pretty balanced player, even though you definitely see the fireworks and the flashes of brilliance. And I know his upside. That's the thing. I've seen him play other people even on lead chess and online or in person, and I definitely know that upside. And of course, I'm going to roll with my boy 100%. But I think that's what you're going to see. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I expect to see. And he's been over master too. I mean, he's been, over 2,200. And I know that when he's in the zone, he's a tough player to play. I mean, just specifically for me. And I think, like you guys have said before, with the NBL styles make matches, and I think this is a definite clash of styles. And it's going to be interesting on a per game basis. I think they're definitely different players.
It's time to get into the nuts and bolts of this thing, because you guys have kept it pretty friendly so far. Now, when you look at their statistics, they're pretty evenly matched. I think the broadcast booth told us, sent out the figures, they're 23.5 to 23.5. They are dead even.
Wow.
Yeah, they are dead even. But it's a totally different story playing someone here and there when you put them in a cage. Now, I'm just going to speak from both players. I've played them both, and they both have a very interesting style. But I believe one of them is more suited to crack under the pressure. Shawn, I'd like to hear your thoughts. Who do you think is most likely to crack under this pressure? And I want to hear you be honest.
You went to him. Interesting,
man. I've seen Angel under some serious pressure, man. He, like I said, his mental toughness is there. It's definitely there. But Aakaash is an affluent streamer. Like, he's been growing his page and doing an excellent job at it. And streaming is a grind. You got to be out there 4 to 5 hours per night playing chess, entertaining the viewers, talking.
Exactly.
So it's like,
So you're picking Aakaash, basically.
Them, right?
So you're picking Aakaash. So you're saying Aakaash has the better mental fortitude, and he won't crack under the pressure. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. I feel like Angel has the better mental fortitude, and I feel like Aakaash has the stamina in. Aakaash also has this creative side that he can probably mix things up a little bit more. But if Angel can
I want a specific answer from you, Shawn. It seems like you're going around the issue. It seems like you don't want to give me a straight answer. I want to know, who do you feel will crack under the pressure?
I would say Aakaash. I don't think his meditation today is not going to be enough for him, man. I think it's going to be a little bit more.
I'm going to have to play this for Aakaash.
Some strong words.
Yeah, I heard meditation was going to be the key to success today, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Wow, I hope Aakaash is listening to this. And what about you, Aramil?
That's my man's, though. It's all love, but that's my man's,
Well, look, think more prone to crack under the pressure here?
I'll definitely replay this part of the video for him if available. No, there's no way. Like, I've seen him put to the test already. And you know what? In fairness to both players, I don't think either player is a player necessarily to crack or not chokers or anything like that. I think just being around all these players and playing blitz with everyone involved, all of us, including the two players, I don't think anyone has that necessary mindset. So I guess it's how many degrees of separation we're looking at in terms of the mental fortitude. And I know Aakaash's upside mentally and actually on the chessboard. And of course, I'm going to go with him. He's got that, that 13th, 14th round in him. Some people only have 11 rounds. I think he's got the 13th, or should I say 21 rounds?
Exactly. Now, the broadcast booth sent us some stats that I am not particularly happy with. They put up my stats against both players, and against Angel, I'm 8.5, but against Aakaash, it's 7 to 18. So Aakaash has been handing it to me recently, and I think that's due to his creative abilities on the board. He's a little fast. Aakaash is extremely fast when it comes to that bullet chess. And I must say, there's something to be said about his little small fingers. Aakaash has little bitty fingers. I've seen them, and it helps him to hold on to that mouse and move that mouse faster. And Angel's fingers are not as small. If we can both be honest, I'll be honest about that. And I wonder if that's going to play a part in the bullet chess.
Milo, come on, man.
It's all right. We don't mind the dog, Shawn. We don't mind. Let the dog bark. Let the dog bark, because the dog wants to get in on this.
Yeah, he heard you talking about Angel. He knows Angel, man. Come on, you can't be doing it like that, man.
What kind of dog is it?
The Yorkie poop. But listen, Remi, I can see where your faith is coming from. I mean, if I was down 7 to 18 to somebody, my faith would be highly in that person. But I tell you too much. I'm gonna quote Angel right now. I'm gonna quote Angel right now on something that anytime it's time to get into a battle or he's hyped for something, he says one thing: hands and feet. So my man,
Whoa,
be careful.
hands and feet.
Hands and feet, baby. Listen,
So
it's all love to Aakaash.
So basically, he's going to throw it all at
I want to see a great match because it's good for the people. I don't want to see a landslide. So I'm rooting for great chess, excellent chess.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Chicago, I got a lot of love for you guys. But when it's on the board, you know what they say. There's no friends on the chessboard.
No friends on the chessboard. So I want predictions from both of you. What do you feel is going to be the score tonight? Let's start with you, Aramil. What do you think is going to be the score?
I'm not one for making exact or precise predictions, but I'll say that of course Aakaash wins, and at least by 3.
Wow, that's a close match.
So, for example, like getting 11. Well, actually, you have to play all 21 games, right?
You have to play all 21 games.
So I would say a difference of 3 points.
Where do you think he's going to get most of his victories? The bullet or the blitz portion?
I think he's going to win both slightly.
Wow. Massive. All right, what about you, Shawn?
I would say even in the blitz. I like both of them in blitz. I see the ratings are really, really close. In the bullet, I'll give my man Angel. I'm gonna root for New York here. He's got some pause. He's gonna put that pause on that mouse and move it. I hope he's moving fast as he can, but so let's get it done. I want to see some great chess once again.
Excellent. The production booth has made a prediction 12-9 in favor of Aakaash. That is the booth's prediction. We are looking for
my prediction.
Oh, that was yours. Oh, 12-9 is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Remi, you can't be biased on this, brother. You can't be biased. We know you from Chicago.
Thank you.
Brother.
And Shawn, so what's your score? What did you say the score is going to be, Shawn? We want an exact figure.
I would think it would be a smaller margin. I would say like around 2. I think that I think it's going to go down to the wire, and those last 3 to 4 games are really going to be the set in stone of who's going to win this match. So I'm hoping it goes down to that last 4 games and we get some good excitement, and Angel should be able to pull through at least +2, I'm thinking.
Excellent. So now last question. We only have a couple of minutes left. I'd like to know if you all, in the past, there were individuals that came on to this show to debate, and they were able to put some push-ups on it. Are you willing to support your person to the fact that you would put push-ups on the line?
Oh, all day.
I mean, listen, my man, I haven't done a push-up since I was probably like 15, but I'll try my best. Maybe we can do some weights or something, but push-ups, I've done my best.
I like it. That's all right, man. We're just glad to have you both on the show. We're glad to have you both here. We're looking forward to a great match, and you all were great. Thank you both for coming on. You all were excellent. We want everybody to tune in to the channel National Blitz League, and we're going to have great commentary, as you heard last night. We're going to have a great match. It's going to be a slugfest. National Master Aakaash is going to be going against National Master Angel, and we're going to have commentary again from James Canty, which is going to be awesome. He did an excellent job for us last night, and it's going to be excellent tonight. He is a great analyst, and he's also teaching. He's teaching. So if you want to learn how to spot tactics, if you want to learn how to put strategies together on the fly, you want to tune in to tonight's broadcast. It's going to be one for the ages. So we look forward to the match, and we thank both of you for tuning in. It'll be 8 p.m., everybody. We want everybody to tune in 8 p.m., catch all the action. And we want to thank both of you for your time and your efforts.
Yeah, big shout out to NBL, man. Thanks for having New York in the house.
Yes, yeah. And speaking of New York, that's 9 o'clock New York time.
9 o'clock New York time. 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to get that down on the site. Some people get confused on the time frame.
Okay, so that's 8 p.m. Central, 9 o'clock New York time. Thanks for that. Shawn.